Welcome back to another budgie mutation episode. And in today's video, we will discuss the Spangle variety, as you probably already know from the title. I find this variety very beautiful, so stay tuned to learn everything about it. The Spangle variety could be classified as one of the pied mutations, because what the Spangle gene does, it removes the pigmentation of specific areas on your budgie, as we have discussed in the dominant pied mutation. And since we are talking about the dominant pied mutation, if you have missed it, make sure to go and watch it, because the Spangle mutation gene also acts like the dominant pied gene, which means there is a single factor Spangle and double factor Spangle. I'll keep a link in the description for the dominant pied variety if you need to refresh your memory. Now let's start with the single factor Spangle, which is one of my favorite varieties. There are two distinctive features for single factor Spangle budgies that will make you immediately recognize it when you see it. The throat spots on your budgie are partially missing, as you can see, or in some extreme cases, they could be totally gone. By the way, if you don't remember what are throat spots or any other feature of your budgie, I do have a video about budgie typography, you can go and check it out. I'll keep a link in the description. Another feature that will definitely tell you it is a Spangle budgie is the wings markings. For the eye, it will look as if the markings switched places, the black with the yellow or white, at the first glance. However, what the Spangle gene actually does, it only removes the pigmentation from the center of the feather. Let's understand better. In a normal budgie, you will see black feathers with yellow or white outer edge, depending on your budgie's base color. Now what Spangle does, it removes the pigmentation from the center part of the feather, which means it will have three layers: base color, then black inner edge, and finally the base color outer edge. Let's compare two white-based budgies. You can see the normal budgie has black feathers with white outer edge on each feather. However, the Spangle budgie, you can see the feather is white, then it has an inner black edge and then white outer edge. If you still can't see it, I will show you better with this opaline budgie. Why choose opaline budgie? Well, if you remember from the video about opaline budgies, we've talked about how they have their wings markings black with green or blue instead of black with yellow or white. If you don't remember that, I will keep a link in the description so you can go and watch it again. Now why do we need an opaline budgie? Let's see what happens. In opaline single factor Spangle blue budgie, we should have white because that's what the Spangle gene does. It removes the pigmentation. Then the inner black edge. And after that we will see the blue outer edge instead of white, because that's what the opaline gene does. If it is not clear for you, I highly recommend you to watch the opaline budgie video again. Now let's continue about the single factor Spangle budgie. The primary flight feathers will be white or yellow with inner black edge, as you can see. And the tail feathers could be like the wing flight feathers, having an inner black edge, or plain yellow or white depending on your budgie's base color. The single factor Spangle budgie will also have a lighter black barrings on the head or crown. Now that we have discussed and explained the single factor Spangle budgie, let's see the double factor Spangle budgie. This one is easy. Double factor means the gene is more powerful and will remove even more pigmentation, which leaves the budgie pure white or pure yellow. However, sometimes it does have a little bit of a suffusion of the body color. As for the eyes and cere, they are normal, which means black eyes with white iris ring, and the cere is deep blue for males and tan blue white to brown in females. That's actually how you can distinguish double factor Spangle Budgie from albino or Latino. Now let's go to genetics. The genetic symbol is SP. Since this gene acts like the dominant pi gene, and in the dominant pi gene we took two single factor parents, let's change the Punnett square this time. Let's take one parent single factor Spangle Budgie, and the other parent as double factor Spangle Budgie. When we arrange the genes in the Punnett square, we get 50% of the offspring is double factor Spangle Budgies, and 50% single factor Spangle Budgies. That is it for the Spangle Budgie. See ya in the next episode. For more about budgies, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are watching this video from YouTube and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next video is up. Or like the Facebook page if you are watching this video from Facebook.